And what did I say? Marker?
Mm-hmm.
And welcome.
You're really fucking excited, did you?
I made a stupid face. To the Geeks Listen Just Podcast YouTube channel. This was a show called What You Doing Now is Review Roundup, where we round up a bunch of movies specifically and talk about it. I'm your host, Eder Prez. With me sometimes mi computer.
Feliz.
Oh man, we haven't done this in a minute.
Yeah.
We round up a whole bunch of movies. I could have talked about Psychonauts, but I made a whole ass video for myself on my own personal channel. Go check it out. EY26. I'll mark it somewhere. Y'all check it out. Very quick, different format, straight to the point script. Go give that some love, please, and thank you, bruh.
What's up?
Let's get into some honorable mentions so we don't sit here and...
I thought you were going to say TSPs and RPs.
For it? No. Hopefully not. Now, honorable mentions for the week. Just like a couple handful of movies and stuff that we're not necessarily going to review. Obviously, we can start with Rick and Morty. Season's fantastic. We're just going to sit here and like suck its wiener, you know? Suck its pickle, you know? It's the shit. It's the shit. They cemented themselves again as the best adult cartoon.
Yeah, and the cool thing was I thought that they weren't gonna touch on old storylines, and they did.
Yeah, they actually made it matter. But yeah, it was great, fantastic. It's fun. Yeah, Rick becomes other stuff. You know, I felt like they were trying to recapture the Pickle Rick thing, but with something else.
Yeah,
a little bit.
They did humanize him, kind of.
Little bit, but it's fucking fantastic. If you're not a Rick and Morty fan, I wasn't either. 100% recommend. Go give it a chance. Especially now with them all be on HBO Max. Go give it some love. Mm-hmm. As well, another honorable mention for me is The Guilty on Netflix. Is starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Pronounce it correctly for me, Brett?
Mm-hmm. Gyllenhaal.
There you go. It's interesting because the whole movie he is the whole movie. So he is a former cop, now 911 operator.
Oh damn!
And he takes a call about a woman who's being abducted, and for some reason it triggers him, and all he wants to do is solve that. But in the city, I think it was Los Angeles, I think it was California, everything's on flames. So there's some troubles, and like he just gets super intense about solving the case, and it's super intense, it's super suspenseful. It's all Jake Gyllenhaal's perspective, so we don't see the callers, we just hear the phone calls and him talking to them. And he talks to a little girl, he talks to the lady, he talks to potential kidnapper, police officers. Like, you only see probably 5 people in the whole movie, you know. Mm-hmm. But it was something different that you don't see that often, where the action is not literally happening on screen. You're imagining it, or you're making it up in your head. Some visuals help, but I found it to be different, and I want to give it a shout out. It's an okay watch. It's on Netflix.
So it's pretty contained.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, nice.
I enjoyed it because it's different. Everything is so, you know, copy and paste and rinsed, and like everything's the same. This just felt different for me, where it's the closest thing to a podcast without it being a podcast.
Holy shit, okay.
You know, because everything is his call. He's talking to people through the phone, and Jake Gyllenhaal is an amazing actor. He acts the fuck out of it, and he makes it. It's frustrating because they don't listen to him or whatever. I'm already reviewing it. I wasn't supposed to, but it's it's like a 7. But because it's so different, you know, it's a good one. The Guilty on Netflix.
Nice.
Any honorable mentions for you, Bray?
Yeah. I found this on a Instagram reel, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. It's called The Discovery. It's on Netflix, 2017. It stars Robert Redford, but
damn,
yeah, Robert Redford and Jason Segel. Do you remember who that fucker is?
Yeah, that's a weird ass combination.
I know.
Should people watch this or no?
Actually, yeah. Oh, it's also Rooney Mara. She's fucking cute.
Okay.
So the thing that the story is that this neuro
Doesn't matter.
the guy's a neuroscientist. He comes home because of the ramifications of what his father found, and it's not a spoiler because part of the, like, they tell you at the opening of the movie. He found what's after death, and it's all the ramifications of what happens after death, and all what happens with people, how they think, how they start believing, and it goes kind of deep. Well, no, it goes deep, and it's a mind fuck. So I do recommend it if you want to go into this kind of sci-fi.
But it's not a comedy.
Shit.
It's more serious?
No,
okay.
It's very serious.
All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the actual. Let's dive a little deeper, but in more reviews. I saw this one a while ago.
You just reviewing it now, son of a bitch.
Yeah, but it's another Warner Brother animation, another one for their crazy line of animation, and this is from the Mortal Kombat Legends series, Battle of the Realms. So the Earthrealm heroes must journey to Outworld, as they always, and fight for the survival of their homeland, invited by the forces of evil warlord Shao Kahn in the tournament to end all tournaments, the final Mortal Kombat, aka fucking Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat, dog. It's nothing crazy.
Did you say Outworld or Atworld?
I said Outworld.
I thought you said Atworld, and I just imagined this like Mortal Kombat, but the battles are like for hashtags and Twitters and tagging people.
That'd be dope. I said Outworld, but I burped on the out, so.
Oh, con razón.
The MVP is definitely before the movie even started.
What the fuck? What?
So you know how Warner Brothers has, like, I don't know what you would call them, like opening credit thingies or whatever, when like people like when they show their logo. And it's like a Warner Brothers logo, and then like Daffy Duck.
like the company screen.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just say, if I can find it online, I'm gonna put it up here. But if not, I'm just gonna describe it. So it's like it's the red backdrop, and it says Warner Brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Scorpion pops out, and I don't remember if he says anything, but behind him, Shaggy pops out, and he's like totally come here, dude, and grabs him and pulls him into the
what
thing.
The fuck?
That's the best. That was the best thing of the whole movie. Like, totally come here, dude, and grabs him and pulls him into the WB thing. It was great.
Like, get over here, man.
Because you remember that they were asking who should be like a special fighter in one of the Mortal Kombats, and the internet was being trolly and saying Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
So that was like a beautiful nod to the internet, like,
oh, nice.
we hear you.
Nice.
Here you go. It was beautiful. I already loved it before that. But I mean,
so 10. Perfect 10, that movie?
Perfect 10, the first
Just
5 seconds of it.
Okay.
But yeah, the animation is slightly whack. It's square and sharper. But
So-
it's whatever.
So we're done with the good stuff.
No. Because remember X-rays from the games?
Yeah.
Okay, they have a bunch of X-rays in the movie, and the animation of it is dope as hell.
Mhm.
It's really, really, really cool. Gory as all hell. Joe McHale plays Johnny Cage, and I like how they have recognizable attacks for certain characters, you know, like they do stuff that you expect them to do, like Johnny Cage does the fucking werewolf shot, and Sub-Zero does the whatever, and you know, Liu Kang does the bicycle kick. So they do their recognizable iconic moves, and I really, really appreciate it. Another thing that I really like is that sometimes they do Mortal Kombat, but it's like a bunch of characters against each other, and it's never 1v1 like in the games, which they really did 1v1 in the movie. With that, I appreciate it. You know, I like it when they set it up like the games. You're in a recognizable level, and you have this guy versus this guy, and that happens often in the game and in the movie, and I found it really, really dope. It does feel a little longer than an hour and a half, but it's Mortal Kombat, man. It's fantastic. I'm not saying run out and buy it, but you can add it to your watch list in a month or two when it's on HBO Max. I do want to put my 2 cents in for what I would like to see next. I would love to see DC versus Mortal Kombat movie. Would be dope. Even though that game was trash, it's fun to see Batman fight Scorpion. That would be dope.
It would be dope, but I don't think they would go the rated R.
No, I mean maybe they've done rated R animation. I mean,
Like
well, there's blood. I mean, what do you want to do? You don't have to split Batman in half.
Oh no, I mean not go that far. I mean, oh well, fuck.
Well, what do you
It's
mean
Mortal
by
Kombat,
rated
dude.
R? It's Mortal Kombat, right? You can have it toned down. I mean, that was
You can.
that was the main problem with that game, Marvel vs. DC. Marvel's DC. I wish. DC versus Mortal Kombat,
Okay.
where you can't have, Wonder Woman be split in half by Baraka. You just can't have that.
It would be awesome, but no.
So it was definitely toned down, but they're DC from all the superheroes. That's one of the ones you can turn it up a little bit. So that's my 2 cents. Warner Brothers and Warner Brothers. So DC versus Mortal Kombat, because you see all these DC movies, the fucking Dark Apocalypse and Batman and the Superman and the Puta Madre, and then they dump as many Mortal Kombats. So eventually, a movie of them colliding would be enjoyable for me.
Mm-hmm. What's the what fight would I love to see?
Maybe Joker and Shang Tsung, maybe.
Neta?
So it'd just be 2 Jokers fighting each other.
It's like, they'll be friends.
Or any of the ladies, any of them. Katana versus Catwoman,
Oh, damn.
fucking Sonya versus Wonder Woman, any of it. Jax versus Cyborg, any of it. That'd be black on black crime, so we gotta chill. But any of it would be dope. Any of it,
Hey, say way black on black.
yeah. Cyborg versus Liu Kang,
It's a war of the universes. Anything goes.
2A. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
You haven't seen any of the Mortal Kombat? I bet you would watch.
Just
that.
the first one, the Scorpion's Revenge.
Oh, okay. But
I
you would
saw the first
definitely.
one.
Okay, then watch this. There is some story that carries over from that.
Okay.
But DC versus MK would get a bunch of fucking views.
Oh hell yeah.
Would you watch? Got a bunch of views, bro? What you talking about?
So this movie just came out last week.
Mm-hmm.
I think Friday. It's called Nightbooks. It's about this fucking movie hit close to home because it's about this kid who gets kidnapped by a witch so he can tell her stories.
So the boy can tell the witch's stories.
Yeah, but
How
the kid
fuck
is
did
like
that hit home? Because you've been tormented your whole life.
no, almost no, because the type of stories the kid has to tell are horror stories, but stories about fear and suffering and all that shit. So that's a theme I've been I loved since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm fucked up like that, so I've loved horror and terror and creepy shit since I was a kid. So it got me into serious trouble with some family members who I don't give a shit about now. So it is. It was hard because I thought it was gonna be a kids movie, but I said, okay, Kristen Ritter is in this, so I'm gonna watch it because Mija.
I will say, by the poster and the 2 kids, I am thinking it's a kids movie. Is it not?
I mean, I don't think so because
It says
some of the scenery is foul.
Family, fantasy, and horror.
But good on the horror because I mean you can watch it as a family, but I don't recommend it for little kids because there's some sequences mostly by the end of the movie, some towards the middle of the movie that are fucking harrowing, bad, and towards the end of the movie those are kind of pretty foul for a kid, and I was like, oh shit. I mean,
really? It
yeah.
looks Nickelodeon as fuck. I'm looking at the images. It kind of looks like she's cosplaying Sindel, by the way. That's crazy. This picture, it looks like she's literally cosplaying Sindel. Fuck off. A much younger, hotter Sindel, but still.
I mean, you're definitely not wrong. I'm gonna tell you that. No, my miss Sindel. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong. But it's really. I mean, I really like the story. I mean, it is for kids. I do not recommend it for everybody. If you have a kid and you want to scare the shit out of him, sure, watch this.
What's
Why would you
about
do
it,
that? I don't. It's not that
Is the theme scary? Are the jump scares? Is it just creepy?
No, it's not. The visuals by towards the third act are scary. Are not scary. It's creepy. I don't want to. I mean, fuck it. Should I spoil it?
No.
Okay, yeah, but toward the third act, there's some imagery that's really, really, really creepy. I did get creeped out. The story is really
whatever.
It's whatever. There's a plot twist that's kind of cool.
Okay.
But and the fucking hairless cat, I hate those. There's a hairless cat that turns invisible who I hate it because I don't look like how they look. They're disgusting to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I kind of like cats, but fuck that one.
Well, the digitalized version is fucking disgusting too. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's shit.
It's foul.
Foul. It's foul. But
foul in the bad way, not like it's ugly to look at. No, like the CGI
it's whack.
Yeah, this is whack.
And this movie's like a good 6. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna set it to you straight.
All right. Yeah. IMDb
Kristen Ritter's a fucking 9.
IMDb rating 5.8. So yeah, Kristen Ritter 9. I like
Kristen Ritter's a fucking 9.
I want to see her in more stuff.
Yeah, because actually, I mean, the movie's so super campy, but she did a pretty good job.
Did she play the bitch though?
Kind of a bitch, but she had a reason.
I gotta kind of want her to stop playing the bitch.
Yeah, because that's the only thing she plays.
Yeah, I gotta kind of do something like I understand. How
there was a series called The Bitch in Apartment 23.
Right, and then Jessica Jones, she's kind of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She's always like the bitchy friend that sits on the couch with snarky comments.
Yeah.
So I want her to do something else.
Yeah, it would be pretty amazing if
she's
she did.
Not old enough, but I will. She'd be dope as a Zintel.
It did kind. I mean, fuck. She's not old enough, but she's kind of showing her age.
Yeah. Oh shit! All right, fight shots right.
No, because her face looks a bit rounder.
I'm gonna move on so you don't just disrespect Kristen Ritter right now and call her old hag. But all right.
She's I never call her an old hag. No,
let's move on to like probably better horror.
Okay.
Candyman.
Ooh, okay.
This is screenplay by Jordan Peele. I don't know if he directed it, but Yahya Abdul-Mateen II climbing up the ladder to be my best friend. Sorry, bruh. I like him a lot.
Why? Because he's fucking sexy?
Because he's fucking sexy. He black. All the good stuff. Everything. He's fucking dope. He's a great actor, way. He's fantastic. I love him.
Can I tell you something I saw on Instagram?
Sure.
There's a clip of Steve Harvey, Family Feud, that Steve Harvey says, name something that's better in black. And this dude just leans nonchalantly to the mic and says, people. And Steve Harvey loses his shit.
Pussy.
No mames.
But yeah, this is a sequel to the horror film Candyman from 1992 that returns to the now gentrified Chicago neighborhood where the legend began. I do want to preface by saying I did not say the 1992 version of Candyman, which you did, right? Didn't you?
Oh, no mames, hace un putero.
Didn't you just watch it recently?
Not recently. I was gonna, but I forgot.
Also in the cast,
watching Kristen Ritter, bro.
Teyana Paris, huh?
I'm watching Kristen Ritter, bro.
Well, don't. Also part of the cast is Teyana Paris. Does that name sound familiar to you?
No.
She is the lady in WandaVision.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
The cop.
Oh, huh?
Monica Rambeau.
Yes.
Yeah. So she is Yaya's lady.
Every time you say Yaya, I think of a woman.
Yeah.
Like an old woman.
But he's so fucking buff and dope that he can pull off a name like Yaya.
Yep.
But yeah, this movie is fucking violent as fuck.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's a horror, but it's the kind of horrors that I like, where there's really no jump scares. I hate jump scares. I feel like they're so cheap and tacky. I hate them. And The Conjuring is the worst with these. And I'll touch upon The Conjuring in the next review right now. But I love to feel creeped out without feeling. Jump scares are like a fart that are coming that you never know are going to come, but you know they're going to come, and I don't like it. You just tense up until it happens, and you release it. I hate jump scares. But this is creepy shit, like flickering lights and the Candyman's reflection, and he's behind him, and he turns around and he's gone. There's a lot of stuff that happening in the foregrounds of the movie that creep you out. The story, I think it did hurt for me not watching the original. Because they kind
this
of
is a sequel, right?
it's a sequel, and they kind of recap, I think, the story of the first movie, and then they tie some stuff in that would have paid off greatly if I gave a shit, or if I've even seen the first one. But without even seeing the first one, I enjoyed the movie very much. They kind of implement a little bit of the Get Out ending that wasn't used, and if you know that, what that is, so
A la verga, neta?
it's a little spoilery, but not really, because they
shit.
twist it again. So there's so many twists and turns that you're like, oh shit, it's Jordan Peele. It's probably, I haven't seen all of his stuff, but it's probably his second best thing after Get Out, I would say.
Oh wow, okay.
I don't remember. Like, I remember he did the Twilight Zone, but I didn't watch that.
Me neither.
But the imagery on this, it's fair to say it's better than whatever the fuck you watched, Nightbooks. Okay.
No, claro que sí, güey.
Like,
I mean, I watched a
there's
kids movie.
nasty fucked up body horror where he's taking off nails and shit.
Oh shit.
And he's picking at scabs and it hurts, and then people
my
die, and the
God.
way they die, and then there's really dope ass shots of how they're dying where it's like a mundane shot, but stuff is happening.
Okay.
I'll just say the shot. Like, the shot is of buildings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as they're zooming out, right, you can see the murder happen. As if you're like, yeah, as if you're a neighbor and you're looking in their window, you can see the murder happening, but there's no sound, so it's fucked up. So the stuff is happening, and you see the murder happen. Whatever. You're like, fuck, that's crazy, dude. I like Candyman a lot. Enough for me to want to go back and watch the first one. Isn't there like 5 Candymans though?
I just know of the first one.
I think there's like 3 of them, and
Holy
and I think they're referencing the movie. So
real, all of them.
I think so.
Damn.
So. Because they keep mentioning about different cases of like, oh, so the gist of it, if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, is that they conjure up this Candyman who's like an urban legend of guys who, if you say his name in a mirror 5 times, he kills you. So half of the movie, people are like, this is bullshit, y la verga, right? So Yahya
That's why
Abdul-Mateen-
people say it.
Well, Yahya Abdul-Mateen is the one that kind of brings it back up to life, because he's like an artist and he's trying to look for inspiration, and they touch upon racism a little and a bunch of other stuff, and through his artwork he kind of becomes engulfed in that, and he starts to unravel, let's just say. It's a good one to watch. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. Candyman.
Nice.
I would give it an 8. I remember.
Damn. Okay.
IMDb was giving like a 9 and 10. I'm like, I don't know about
Holy shit.
that. I like Get Out better, but this was good too. This is fun horror.
Okay.
Something that's kind of fun, but in a different way. Also horror, very horror-y, very fitting going into Halloween's, Doug. Malignant. This dropped on HBO Max. This is from James Wan. That's why I said that we were going to touch upon Conjuring a little later, and this is now. So Madison is paralyzed by shocking visions of grisly murders. Her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities.
Oh, okay.
So how do I say this without trying to spoil it? So the trailer's deceiving, because the trailer doesn't show who's committing all these murders, and they kind of make it seem like the movie's supernatural.
Okay.
The trailers do, but the movie doesn't do that at all. Well, kinda. It's weird. It's kind of like, it's so strange, because it's like half a detective movie of like whodunit, kind of. Like a Scream, where you see something that's physical and it's killing stuff, but you don't know who it is.
Okay.
Kind of paranormal stuff. It's weird. So there's like a shadowy figure killing stuff.
I got spoiled a part of it. Not story-wise, but imagery. And it was fucked up.
Yeah. It is different. I've never seen a movie with this, and I almost said what it was and I was going to spoil it, but So props for that. But there's a slight hint of cheese and wackitude to it, and I think I felt it feels indie. It just feels cheap, I guess. But what I attest that to is that I guess it's more 90s, right?
Okay.
Than cheapy cheesy crap. It's very, very 90s. Even the poster and the artwork is very Stephen King from the 90s.
I like the poster's fucking dope.
And yeah, the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So the plot is very much something like a B movie from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of the actors. Who's I might know the young lady. Annabelle Wallace, is that who she is? Well, where did I see her from? She's in the new Mummy. Oh, Annabelle in X-Men First Class. She's also
Who is she in X-Men?
Boss Level. She is a co-ed. This is all it says. Been in Peaky Blinders, The Silencing, Star Trek Discovery. She's been around. The Mummy, King Arthur, Mine. I don't know what that is. Anyway, the acting is not like holy shit, right? But there's a twist that leaves you more what the fuck, and I just didn't see the twist coming, and I usually can. But the scare factor in this one is not a creepy, uncomfortable feeling like Candyman is. It's more jump scares, straightforward, and kind of fucked up imagery. And they also had kind of cool different shots. But that's just James Wan. There's the way that like the cheesiness comes like in the first 5 minutes. This guy gets his arm broken, and the way it does it is fucking hilarious. Like he sticks his arm into this door, and he screams ah, and he pulls out his arm, and his bone's sticking, and he's like ah. So it's cheesy in that way, where it's like it's funny, but it should be oh. Instead of going oh, you go oh, damn. And it has a lot of the like you know what's gonna happen, but you just don't know when it's gonna happen. That kind of bullshit. Yeah, I can't really touch upon much without spoiling, but should you watch it? Okay. You should. I think you would enjoy it. If you enjoyed Nightbook, I think you would definitely enjoy Malignant and Candyman. Definitely, you don't take them off the watch list. If you're not into cheesiness, if you think it's going to be something serious with paranormal stuff, which is what the trailer kind of painted it to be, it's not. It's not that. It's more like crazy fuck shadow figure killing things. To the point where even the way that the shadowy figure moves. Okay, I'm gonna say this. He moves exactly like Valdo from Soul Calibur, which is fucking fantastic.
No mames, neta.
So it's creepy like that.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's creative because it's backwards. So it's just cool, and he's all in black like Kim Kardashian at the Donda premiere. Shit. He's all fucking backwards and shit. So that's really really cool. But then he's fucking fighting. Like dope fighting and slicing motherfuckers' heads off, and that looks cool. So there's no supernatural aspect to it at all, really. Okay. There kind of is when she's like seeing stuff and transporting herself to the murder scene a little bit.
But that's about it.
Oh
damn.
I mean, you should watch it for sure.
Oh, I have it on the watch list. I'm definitely bumping it up.
Yeah, definitely bump it up. Something that you definitely not bump though.
What?
So remember when we talked about the trailer for Karen? Yeah, I watched it, dog.
Holy shit! What? So okay. This is interesting. I'm all ears.
For y'all who didn't watch the pod, there's a movie from BET called Karen. Right, Karen. It's about a racist woman. Takes it as a personal mission to displace the new black family that just moved into the neighborhood, but they won't back down without a fight. It's starring Taryn Manning.
Yeah.
From Orange is the New Black. She was running around in there. She's by far the MVP.
That's Karen?
Yeah, that's Karen. She plays Karen perfectly. She pisses you off. Every word that comes out of her mouth is subliminally offensive one way or another.
Okay.
Like her every comment and the way she says it has an undertone with racism is great.
Motherfucker, that sounds so wrong.
Like if if
Like her racism is great. That's how you sound.
the way she is delivering the racism
Yeah.
is great because she pisses me off.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's a better way to say what I was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie is absolute horseshit. So if there were any rewards for the best actor in the worst movie, it had to be her. You know, I wish I could nominate her somehow because you end up hating and despising this woman. She starts off the movie by erasing Black Lives Matter on the sidewalk that was painted on with chalk. That's how she starts the movie. So she's hosing down Black Lives Matter off the fucking sidewalk. That's the start of the movie. That's what the first thing you see is Black Lives Matter. She's hosing it down. You're like, hija de la verga. You already hate her. Right? She had me pissed off the first 10 minutes of the movie. Yeah, all my notes are that she pissed me off.
Oh.
But the movie does take itself serious and tries to be suspenseful and kind of a horror film. So like the third act goes completely crazy. The whole movie is woke as fuck also. So if you're not into that, don't. But it borderlines SNL skit.
Neta?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. It sounds horrible.
It's funny, but in a bad way. Like it's funny when it shouldn't be, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Like I was physically cringing at not only what she was saying, but some of the other stuff. They crammed all the Karenisms in one movie.
Good thing I didn't watch this movie. God damn it.
But I enjoyed it. I feel like I would have enjoyed it even more with Bubbles.
Like a guilty pleasure, something like that.
I don't know if I got any pleasure out of it. I just like my conclusion of this movie is just like a nice clap for Taryn Manning because she was great. But yeah, it's very, very woke, and there's a party scene where they're arguing, and she's just giving her point of view, but with that I'm not a racist undertone. You know, the only thing she didn't say was, well, I have black friends. That's the only thing she didn't say. She said everything else. But my favorite part of the movie was she was saying, because she's in a room full of black people, and they were like, well, we weren't born in this country. We were shipped out here or whatever, right? So they were trying to school her in that way. And then she was like, well, if you don't like it, go back. And everybody's like, excuse me? What? And the guy's like, Karen, be careful. I was like, what did you say? Go back to Africa? Right? And then there's
Holy shit.
This one lady in the party goes, girl. Started dying, laughing. That was the best girl I've ever heard in my fucking life. Because they were gonna kill her away. They were gonna fuck her up. But just the way she delivered the girl, I was dying.
It sounded like shit's gonna get down.
It's just the way I've never heard of the most perfect girl ever in my life. It sounded amazing. But yeah, the movie's absolute shit. But I enjoyed watching it. It was like a piece of shit on fire.
Thanks for taking the bullet, bro.
Yeah. It's a piece of shit on fire that when you're looking at it, starts to change colors, and it's like, oh, it's kind of cool to actually look at caca. But you're still smelling hot caca fire.
Like to quote Joey Diaz, it's changing flavors.
It's changing flavors, dog. But yeah, let's get to the final review of La Semana. Adding to the lady kicking ass genre, along with The Protege, Gunpowder Milkshake, Jolt, Black Widow, Suicide Squad, Masters of the Universe, to name a few, right? We've got Kate. We got Kate, bruh.
Yeah.
So, a female assassin has 24 hours to get vengeance of her murderer before she dies, starring Mary Elizabeth Winstead. No comment? Okay. Woody Harrelson, Nico Patricia, Martineau. I've been talking for about 20 minutes, so what you thought about Kate, Dad?
I didn't say shit because I want to keep it as not creepy as I can.
You can't. Hard. You don't have that ability. I'm sorry.
No, of course not. Because goddamn those thighs. Goddamn. No mames. Verga, güey. Thunder thighs.
And she's wearing pants, people. She's not like wearing booty shorts. Mi compa is just wild.
No, there was a scene.
Up against the mirror? I'm up against the window?
No, when she got the message, she stopped fucking the dude before she pays him. That scene.
Oh yeah, she's in bra and panties.
Yeah.
You didn't say that. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, fucking damn.
It's in
Okay.
the movie.
Bueno. Anyways, for me, I thought it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like the contrast in colors, the oversaturation. I thought I was gonna hate, but I didn't.
I mean, it's in every movie now. They're all toned down John Wicks, not with the fighting, but visually with the neon colors.
Yeah, with the neon, but this is not toned down. I mean, this got neon up the wazoo.
But it's all the same though, and it's just basically my background, but the whole city of Tokyo.
Yeah, but still, I like.
It's not original, is what I'm saying. It's good to look. It's pizza, right?
Yeah,
It's pizza. Everybody loves pizza. It's dope, but
it's not
the new. You're not revolutionizing anything. It's pizza.
Exactly. So I like this movie. It was fun. I think there was a moment where it kind of lagged, but towards the second act. But other than that, I thought it was pretty cool. I love Woody Harrelson. He's a treasure, dude.
He's a great.
I love that guy.
He Hall of Fame, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
We have to start our own Hall of Fame. I think we're gonna do like an Actors Hall of Fame and induct in. Have one whole episode on the pod where we induct 20 people a year.
Yeah, because he got to be there. He has to be.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out. We might do that. Whatever. Let me remind me to write that shit down. Yeah, I like how she moves. She's sturdy, and she's tall. Right?
Yeah.
She is fighting a bunch of Japanese dudes. But everything she does is believable.
Oh yeah, this doesn't look fake.
No, and she gets tossed around a lot.
Oh, she gets fucked up.
And she's fucking vicious as fuck. And I believe she's not choke slamming motherfuckers like in Jolt.
No.
Right? There's a big fat guy. She finesses around him and then goes fucking violent. Right?
Is that the guy she stabs?
Yeah. Yeah. She's just violent and nasty. I love it. The fight choreography is cool. You can tell it's her, and she looks comfortable in that, you know?
Yeah.
I love Tokyo as a playground.
I didn't know I was gonna like it that much. I thought it was gonna be like all the neon, but when the fights in the alley are pretty dope.
It's Tokyo, homie. What do you mean? It's fucking great.
I mean it's great. I know it's great, but I thought I was gonna get like color sickness or something, like, because I mean, saying I love the neons, but I thought the whole movie was gonna be neon, but no. There's a lot of color when there has to be color. There's no color or just like dashes of color in some scenes that are amazing.
But other than that, I'm saying Tokyo as a playground of her running around the whole city trying to find this one dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is great. So as I read before, the plot is she gets radiation poisoning and she's got 24 hours to find her killer. That's all you need to know. And she's running around Tokyo doing it. It's great. That car was dope as fuck, but the animation of it was kind of gaga a little bit.
It was horrible, but I loved it. I did like it a lot.
Yeah. I like the design of the car, but it's just that when she was driving it,
the whackness of the CG, I loved it.
Oh, it took me out for a second. But yeah, I love that she's deteriorating throughout the whole movie, and you can see her crumble and basically turn into a fucking zombie. I like that.
But yeah, it felt more real.
Yeah. Like they stuck to their plan of like, she's got fucking radiation poisoning. So every other scene, like when they have scenes without her and they come back to her, you start to know that she's a little bit more fucked up. She's probably the most fucked up person in any movie ever, eh? I was thinking Tomb Raider, she got fucked up in that movie.
Seas mamón, claro, güey. But not like this.
But no.
Because she's like rotting from the inside.
Plus she's got bullet holes and stab wounds and fucking punched in the face. And like, she's got fucked up. She's still fighting like that. Unlike how even when she's fucked up, she's fighting like she's fucked up, and she's barely winning in some occasions, like in that apartment scene. I was like, why is she killing? Oh, because she fucked up. Eh, that's right.
Yeah. Wait, what apartment scene?
With the gay guy.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. Shit. Why can't I remember? Oh, Simon.
Right.
Oh, la verga.
I was like, why didn't you just kill him? Oh, that's right. You're still fucked up. You can barely walk. So that makes sense.
Yeah, that was for me. That was kind of hard to watch.
Yeah.
Because it hurt. Like,
Yeah, you're
La morrita
fucking.
toda pendeja,
Yeah, I mean you're a Mary Lou Elizabeth whatever mark. So,
Oh, yes.
um,
For me, she can't do no wrong.
um,
Unless she steps on a kitty or something.
yeah, a little overplayed trope of oh, I'm the one who killed your dad kind of thing.
Yeah, that is kind of overplayed. Well, not kind of. It is overplayed.
Yeah, because in Gunpowder was the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I killed your dad and I feel remorse and now I am babysitting you because I killed your dad. Not a spoiler. It happens in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. The honor thing was also kind of cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
Like she did have a code, even
Right.
though she was like a contract killer.
Yeah. It's a little predictable, but there's also a fake out that I enjoyed. I did like the team up also at the end too.
Simone.
But because I want realism so bad, and I'm not saying she didn't because it's kind of, we don't know, and it's kind of spoiler alert, not really. I'm kind of hoping that she did die.
Oh no, yeah, she did.
Hopefully she did. I don't know. Because they
Yeah,
kind of cut it and they kind of left it open.
Yeah, they kind of cut it, but in my mind, she automatically died. Like,
Right, but
for me, it was cut and dry.
I mean, if they really wanted to, they could have been like, we rushed her to the hospital and drained all the shit, and now she's fine, and then K2, right? They could have done that, but everything was resolved in the movie. That I hope they don't.
No, I thought it was clear that poisoning was terminal, that she couldn't get. Because
Right.
that's why she was shooting her shit up.
That's why I like that. If she did die, I'm not saying she did because we don't know. I hope that she is dead because they do this in movies where it's like the bitter end and they put a bow. But then to make a sequel, because they love money, they undo the fucking bow and then put that bow on an even shittier box that is a sequel of a movie that doesn't need to be there.
Oh yeah. I hope this is like a one and done. I hope so.
I wish I can take a Rick and Morty portal gun and go to a universe where I see her play a female Wolverine or X-23 because I think she would be amazing at that.
Ooh. Like an adult version?
No, like let's take her whatever the perfect age for her would need to be that. That's why I say Rick and Morty portal gun. And go to whatever if she would need to be 23, if she would need to be 25. I don't know how old she's over 30, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it might be a little old now. Maybe if they do something in the universe of Logan and X-23 is now whatever age she is now, she's 32-year-old X-23. I would have liked to seen her as X-23. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Felt Canadian. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I say it all the time. I say A all the time.
Yeah. But it was fun.
It was a good movie. Netflix, check it out.
I thought I was not gonna like her stoicism because she's a stone.
She's another one like Kristen Riddle that has only played the same shit. It's the same character actually, kind of bitchy friend, snarky, kind of stoic, kind of standoffish. She was in that Will Smith movie too, where she's like, I'm just a professional. I'm just a professional badass, and you really like it or not, fuck off.
Fuck yeah, Sky High. She was the same. That's
Sky
the first
High.
thing. That's the
Scott
first thing I
Pilgrim.
saw her. Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, she was kind of bitchy.
So
Well, Sky High not kind of because she was like the popular girl, like that. But
the who was a bitch.
Yeah, fuck, same thing.
That's what I'm saying. But she's a badass, and I like her. And as my girlfriend's wife, I guess I have to accept her. No? She your top, we said, right?
My girlfriend's wife? What the fuck?
You're my girlfriend. She's your wife.
Oh.
If I did say girlfriend, I don't know.
Why didn't you just like hetero life partner or something?
I don't know. Do you like Mary Elizabeth Winstead or not?
Oh, hell yeah.
She's
top
on the
5.
fucking top of your list, right?
Not the tippy top, but yeah.
Okay. Those were the movies we watched this week. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on. I mean, no white guys starring in the movie, actually. All these fucking... What is this shit, man? All these ladies and minorities in the movies, man. Come on, where's the white guy movie, dog?
You want to get lynched?
It's called sarcasm, you ass, you goofy
I know,
motherfucker.
Anyway. Your sarcasm was too obvious that I got it.
Right, because I made it obvious. Anyway, It's a joke. No, this is cool. Yeah, leave a comment down below if you like any of all this shit that we talked about. And you can also recommend stuff for the future review roundup. as I said before, go check out my personal review of Psychonauts Dose. Had a lot of fun making that. It's on my personal channel. I'll link a card or do something towards the end or something right there. You can follow me personally at Eduprazes, Paurazas, and my homie at Jafel91 on the Instagrams and the Facebooks. And follow the channel personally at Geeks, Flicks, and Joysticks, the letter N, Joysticks on the gram. And we have a Facebook page. All that shit. We drop 2 podcasts. I guess this is a podcast, and the regular show, the pod, right on this channel. So make sure you subscribe for more stuff like this. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, feel it.
Give us some love and go to the Not Safe for Work tab on the 9gag page. God damn.
Okay. Always and forever. You do you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.